Hello, everyone. I wanted to bring something to your attention. As you know, the presidential election in Turkey is over, and as a result of this election, we're beyond polling. Now the regime has concrete data on who is against them because they know who voted in which way. So now they're taking that data and they're going after everybody. Here is just one example of that. Okay? Now, as you know, first things first, this is a tweet by a gentleman named Erk Acarer, and I'm going to use Google to make life easier for your viewing pleasure. But it's a two-part tweet. Check this out. In Urfa, Suruç is a part of the city of Urfa, or actually it's Şanlıurfa. But anyways, the unjustified agreements of 8 contracted teachers were terminated without even sending any documents on the grounds that they supported the CHP, which is the main opposition party. The seals of 10 muhtars were taken by the district governor on the grounds that there were less votes for AKP in their neighborhoods. A muhtar is someone who runs a neighborhood. I'm saying the word neighborhood, but you're thinking of it in a Western context. The neighborhoods that require muhtars are slightly larger than what you may think of as a neighborhood in in Western suburbia, but they are basically lowest, I believe, administrative level that is in power, the lowest administrative position that one can be elected by a constituents. So you got muhtars, and then you got district attorneys. The district governors, and then you have, I believe, governors and whatnot, and just it goes all the way up to the flagpole. But basically, the seals of 10 muhtars, the seals meaning the right to basically work. The seals of 10 muhtars were taken by the district governor on the grounds that there were less votes for AKP in their neighborhoods. In other words, a trustee was appointed. Now, here is basically a tweet by a gentleman named Celal Erdem, which says, Arkadaşlar, mahallemize AKP oyu az çıktığı için ve AKP'ye çalışmadığım için kaymakam halkın iradesine gasp ederek mühre el koymuştur. Which is essentially exactly what the gist of, not exactly, but the gist of what I read to you. Now, this is a two-part tweet. The second part says, teachers will not be able to benefit from unemployment benefits, which, by the way, is next to nothing. Actually, nothing, maybe more than the unemployment benefits, because the minimum wage in Turkey is well below poverty level. You work for minimum wage in Turkey, it's laughable. Nowhere near subsistence level, let alone poverty. It's way below. But anyways, the teachers will not be able to benefit from unemployment benefits because they are dismissed with the SGK 22 code. SGK is Turkey's Social Security Administration. SGK 22 code. This is Suruç District Education Director Mehmet Han Özdemir, who dismissed the teachers. This is the party state. As you can see, that's Erdogan's photo on your right, AKP's logo in the middle, and Turkey's banner on the left, and AK Parti, Suruç Mahalle Başkanları, neighborhood ministers. They over honor themselves. And the gentleman in a suit and tie sitting at the table is the man in question. And it's the one that dismissed them. District Education Director Mehmet Han Özdemir. So, this is just one example. There are other cities that their powers are being cut. And, power companies are saying that, well, we have done it because there was people were stealing power and whatnot. It's bureaucracy cleaning itself up. You remember the old saying, the government investigated government and found government to be not guilty. It's nothing short of this. And now, all this, the next presidential election is 5 years from now. All right? They have 5 years to gut their own society and absolutely go after everyone because they have an unprecedented data. That is the election, which just passed. They know how people voted, who they are, etc., and down to people's neighborhoods, everything. I mean, they're going to find them wherever they are. And they're going to go after them. Some may be killed, some may be tortured, some may capitulate. Who's to tell? It's like the old ancient thought exercise that comes from the ancient Greek world. There may not be a sea battle tomorrow. Well, we're both right. May or may not, but only time will tell. And remember, all of this is for you, my fellow American patriots. This is Turkey. This is the Turkish administration, down to the smallest level of its operations. You don't think that these people answer directly to Erdogan. This is Turk doing this to other Turks. This isn't a question of Islam. This isn't a question of anything else that you might think of. This is what they do to each other. Stay out of Turkey. Stay away from Turkey, and do not invest in Turkish businesses or entities. For God and country.